Someone told me once that the most powerful prayers aren't the long ones. They're the ones you almost didn't pray. The ones where you nearly walked straight into your day without pausing, without breathing, without acknowledging the one who gave you the day in the first place. Something stopped you just now. Something quiet. Something that said, wait. This is that wait. God, I'm here. Before the noise starts, before my phone fills up with things that demand pieces of me, before I put on whatever version of myself the world expects today, I'm here, just me, the real one, the one nobody else really sees. And I want to say something I don't say nearly enough, not because I forget, but because life moves so fast that the words get buried under everything else. Thank you for choosing me. I know that sounds strange, but I mean it. Because there are days when I look at my life and I genuinely cannot figure out why you're still invested in me. I've made decisions I'm embarrassed about. I've hurt people I love. I've had whole seasons where I barely spoke to you, where I treated you like an emergency contact instead of a father. And yet here you are, still present, still involved, still working in ways I probably can't even trace yet. That kind of faithfulness doesn't make logical sense, and maybe it was never supposed to. There's a line in Lamentations that keeps finding me. His mercies are new every morning. And what strikes me isn't the mercy part. It's the word new, not recycled, not left over from yesterday, not some diminished version because I used up too much grace last week. Brand new. As if you reset the slate before I even opened my eyes. As if you decided, before I had a chance to earn anything or prove anything, that today would arrive carrying a fresh supply of compassion just for me. That's the kind of love I'm standing inside right now, and I don't want to rush past it. So before this day pulls me in 40 different directions, I want to plant something here in this quiet space. I trust that today has purpose, even if by tonight I'm exhausted and wondering what any of it meant. I believe you've gone ahead of me into conversations I haven't had yet, into problems I don't know are coming, into rooms I'll walk into feeling underprepared. You're already there arranging things I can't see. And that truth, if I actually hold on to it, changes the way I walk through every single hour. Because here's what I know about myself, God. When I step into my day unanchored, everything gets to me. The difficult people feel impossible. The workload feels meaningless. That low-grade anxiety I carry. The one that isn't quite panic, but more like a constant hum in the background, telling me something's about to go wrong. It runs the whole show. I've lived with that hum so long it almost feels normal. And I think that's the most dangerous part. When fear becomes familiar, it stops looking like fear. It just looks like life. So I'm asking you to interrupt that today, not by removing every hard thing. I've stopped expecting that. But by being louder than the hum, by making your presence more real to me than my anxiety. When I sit down to work and the tasks feel pointless, remind me who I'm actually serving. When I interact with that one person who stretches my patience past its limit, and you know exactly who I mean. Give me something beyond my own capacity. My patience runs out fast. I need yours flowing through me because my natural ability has never been enough for that relationship. And when the afternoon hits and I start losing the clarity I have right now, bring me back to this moment, this breath, this decision I made before anything else had a chance to shape me. I read somewhere that a ship doesn't sink because of the water around it. It sinks because of the water that gets inside. I feel that deeply. The world around me is turbulent and I cannot change that. But what I allow to seep into my thinking, my emotions, my sense of who I am, that's where today will be won or lost. So guard that space, Father. Stand watch over my inner world today. the way only you can. Let your voice be the foundation I built on this morning, so that when everything else presses against it, I have something that holds. I don't need a perfect day, God. I just need a present one. One where I'm actually here for the moments instead of mentally rehearsing tomorrow. One where I notice grace mid-sentence instead of only recognizing it in hindsight. One where I respond from a grounded place instead of a reactive one. Let today be different, not in circumstances, in me. Amen. If you're about to step into a day that already feels demanding before it started, this prayer carried you in it, every word. So before you go, breathe for a moment. And if there's something specific pressing on your heart right now, name it. Out loud, in a whisper, or right here in the comments. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do before walking through the door is simply admitting what you're carrying.